welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharon. Today I'm going to take you through the basics of Microsoft Excel. Microsoft Excel is basically a spreadsheet software that was developed by Microsoft. It's widely used for data organization, data analysis, and visualization. So we are going to look at basic features of Microsoft Excel. The good thing is it does not require internet. You just need to get the software installed into your computer. So let's do this. We go on the search bar and type in Microsoft Excel. Oh yeah, mine is right here. Excel, I'm using 2016. So you double click on it. And here we are. So there are varieties from which you can choose depending on your goal for this. So for us, we are basically just going to go through the basic features of a blank workbook. So I'm going to open this workbook. As we can see, it's a blank workbook. That means it's fresh, it's new, there's nothing on it. So in this workbook, we have a number of things. First things first, we have a worksheet. A worksheet is a grid of rows and columns, as we can see. I'm going to be highlighting some of these things. So what I'm highlighting, this is a column. This is called a column. Then a column runs vertically, then a row runs horizontally. So that is what makes up a worksheet, a grid having rows and columns. A workbook contains this worksheet. A workbook is just like one or more worksheets. So we can see a plus sign, a plus button here below the worksheet. When you click on it, that means you're creating basically a new worksheet where you can do your data entry and calculations and all that. You can add as many worksheets as you want, and you can rename those worksheets. Microsoft has already named them for us as 1, 2, 3, but you can choose to rename. You click on it and then you right click, you go to the option of rename, then you can rename it anything you want. Let me rename mine Sharon. So I've renamed sheet 1 as Sharon. I can rename sheet 2 any other thing that I want to. So within a worksheet, we have cells. A cell is basically a unit where data entry occurs. Here, this is a cell where you enter your data. Now we have the intersection between a cell and a column. It is called a cell reference. This one here, the one that I've chosen. So this cell reference here, basically then its name comes from its position. So here it's called A1 because it is on column A and row 1. So that becomes A1. That is the cell reference or cell address. The good thing is we have a name box right within the formula bar on the top left here, this one that I put my cursor on. It helps you name the cell references as well. So you see, if I point at B, the name appears B1. If I point here, it appears in the name box B4. So that's the beauty of it. So we are going to go to the formula bar. Formula bar is this one basically found on the ribbon. So we are going to click on our formula bar. The formula bar is going to bring us to a number of features. So a formula bar has functions and formulas. So a formula is a user-defined expression. As we can see, a formula is a user-defined expression. So I'm going to enter in some figures so that we can see how this works. So in A1, I'm going to put 1. Then in B1, I'm going to put 2. Then A2, I'm going to put like, let me say 5. Let me just enter random figures to help us understand what this is. So as we said, a formula is user-defined. That means if I want to maybe add or subtract, what I'm going to do is I point here, and it always begins with an equal sign. Once you put an equal sign, Excel is going to know that you want to perform a calculation. So without an equal sign, you will not succeed. So we put an equal sign, then we choose which cells we want to do our calculations on. I'm going to choose A1, so it has definitely highlighted it. Then I'm going to add in a plus sign. As we said, this is user defined. So it's you who defines it. If you want to add, you put plus. If you want to subtract, you put minus. So I'm going to enter our minus sign. Then I'm going to choose A2. Then I'm going to press enter. So the answer is here, -4. When I click on it, it's going to also give it to us here on the formula bar. Definitely that I have used my data in cell A1 and I've subtracted A2 from it and we got the answer. We get its user defined. Let's try it again here. Equal sign is the first thing that you have to put. Then we choose the cell we want. Then this time I'm going to, equal sign. I believe that's okay. Let's look at a function. A function is predefined by Excel. That means it's already installed in the software and it's in the formula, within the formula bar. So we come and click on, it's right here. We come and click on function. It's going to bring for us a dialog box here. So within this dialog box, what we are going to do, we choose any function we want. We have the if function, and it has basic and complex functions. So you can go for what you want. We have the sum, we have the average, assuming we want to use sum. It's here highlighted in blue. If you want average, you can click to highlight it. So let's go for sum, which is very basic. We click on OK. So if it brings OK, it has showed us cell B5. That means it is predefined, but then you can remove it and put the cell that you want to work on. So for this case, I'm going to click on B2. That means we are adding. Sum is basically addition. So B2. Then B3. So on that, we can press OK to show that we are adding the cell B1 and B3. When you go and press OK, it will definitely give you the answer as 4. When you press on 4, the function is here. It will show you that you added what was in B1 and what was in B3 to give us the 4. So this is basically it. What you can use Excel for, you can use it for very many things. For example, creating a graph, a chart, generating a report card, reports, name it. So thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and yes, like my videos. Thank you.